What's up, guys? Went out to the lake yesterday, just back at the house. Caught a few fish, but winter is coming and the water temperatures are dropping and the air is getting colder, so you got to bundle up when you go out. So we caught a few fish. I'm gonna throw some of them clips up. Nothing too crazy. I think the biggest one was probably 1.5 2 pound largemouth. Not too great of a day, but anytime you get out on the lake and you can catch a bass is a good day, and it beats being at work, so I'll take it. Anytime you get out of the water, the more you're out there, the more practice you get, the better you get, and the more you can understand and what to do and what not to do. So yesterday ended up catching a few small ones, and it seems like they're still on the shad pattern mostly. Threw a jig a little bit, didn't get anything on the jig. Most of the fish I did caught on a Vision 110. This one was, honestly, couldn't tell you the color, but it's a natural color, rattling. They're still hitting it hard, but winter is getting colder, so you're gonna have to slow down a little bit with those. And then did catch one shallow cranking with the Little John, and Zach caught a few little small swim bait on a jig head. This is a drop shot though. I don't have his rod with me, but with winter you're gonna have to slow down, and I'm gonna show you a couple baits that are my go-tos come wintertime, and when that water gets really cold and the fish don't want to bite. Number one is probably always gonna be a jig. You're gonna go to more of a casting jig and dragging it. I'm not huge on the football heads. I'm more like a jig that has a casting style I can skip, get around cover, but this one's a football jig. And come wintertime, you want to get rid of the fast moving trailers. Go to just a chunk, basic chunk, because all you're going to do is drag that thing. You're not going to hop it a lot and not going to move it around a ton, because when the water's cold, that crawfish is not going to be moving fast. Most of them are going to be hibernating. So just move it slow, fish it slow, and you should get some bites. You won't get many, but that's going to be probably your better bet on getting the bigger fish. That's usually how I get my kickers in the winter. Don't put your cranking rods up come winter time. That doesn't mean you can't catch them on a crankbait. All you need to do is go to a tighter wobbling crankbait. This is one of KVD's flat-sided crankbaits. They're good come colder water. Anything that, if you pay attention in cold water, they don't move a lot. So you're gonna need something that tighter wobble. The bass, they use their lateral line more than they do anything else. So it's gonna be a tighter wobble and something that puts off a little bit vibration. Something that's natural color too. Stay with the natural unless you do get muddy water, then you can go to a brighter color. But for most part, stay natural. But one exception to the tighter wobble, and y'all should know this, is going to be your wiggle wart style crankbaits. They're the one exception to the tight wobble in cold water. Don't know why, but there's something about that. In cold water, bass just eat. So definitely throw you a wiggle wart in natural colors again. And then, like I said, we did catch some on a swim bait with a jig head. Just stay small on a light, like a 32nd ounce head. Don't go over an 1/8 if you even go that heavy, but go small. I mean, these are a little bit, you can see it's smaller than my finger. These are the small Keitechs. Throw them on an open face and just slow and steady. They'll be over the fish's head most part, and they'll come up and get it. Just something easy to eat. And then a sleeper in my boat. I don't tell everybody but I might as well. Something I do a lot of come wintertime. Pay attention to the front graph. That's a key. It helps in wintertime having that front graph, but If you don't, you can stay with these other things and just go beat the bank and you'll be all right. But if you do have a graph, pay attention to it. Watch them hanging on the brush piles, lay downs that's far out in the water where you can't see, or suspended fish too. They'll suspend in winter. So just pay attention to it, look, and I'll drop old, just cheap jigging spoon. This is just like $1 spoon from Academy. Don't go spend a bunch of money on them because you're gonna lose them. I mean, I lose a mess of them. I'm looking at my box and I only have a couple. I mean, I literally lose some every time I go out and do it. But you can catch them in the wintertime come when that water gets cold and things suspend. So on that, just put it on a little medium heavy bait cast rod and just jig it up and you'll feel them load up. But that's the baits I would choose in wintertime. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot the jerk bait. Don't forget the jerk bait, okay? I absolutely love throwing the jerk bait come wintertime, but it's not a twitch, 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 pause, twitch, 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 pause. It's more of like a twitch, twitch, let it sit there and soak, and then twitch, twitch. It's not an erratic twitch either. It's more of just like a little pool twitch, just making that thing go real lethargic in the water, make it look natural. Anything in the cold is not going to go. It's not going to happen. They're going to be. So definitely throw a jerk bait. That's probably one of my number one. That and a jig in cold water probably catch more fish in my boat than any other come winter. But I can't put the crankbait down. I love the crank. So come this winter, I might try something a little different. You may see some videos on it. I might try throwing some bigger swim baits, just slow rolling them on the bottom. We're gonna try that out and hopefully it works out. So I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go check my last video out. Check all my videos out. I would love it and appreciate it, and I hope y'all enjoy it, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya. That's a lively. Look, then put the camera out, and then I catch a fish on a jerk bait, of course. Let's set y'all back up. Yeah, let's go ahead and release it. There he goes. That one? There do. He done caught us another fishy. Throw that on the little swim bait. He's swat. Might be 3/4 pound maybe. What all's down there? So mean, man. They all so mean. Have to get the hooks on the fire. Another little one on the jerk bait, Vision 110. Oh, okay. Oh, see ya. I didn't want a picture with you anyway, it's too small. That little bitty one. But it is a fish. Much of a fish. I'm gonna get my thumb in there. What's up, guys? Okay, let's not do that. No.